Economics. Question: give any reason why public corporations are established in Nigeria. Reasons are: A. Essential services. B. Minimal cost. They are established to reduce the cost of service so that it can be affordable. C. Revenue drive. Corporations such as NEPA are derived so as to generate money for the government. D. Government representatives. To avoid exploitation to establishment of public coordinations. Debt formula is equals to A over B times 1000 over 1, where A is the total number of debt, B is the population. Question: apply the merits and demerits of joint stock company. Let's talk about the merits. 1. Limited liabilities. Shareholders will only lose the money they have contributed to the company. 2. Shares are transferable. The shares of a person can be transferred from one person to another when the person dies. 3. The employee can be co-owner. It is giving opportunity to individuals to work and buy shares and to become one of the owners of the company. For continuity, it can last for long. 5. Expansion without limit. They can expand to any limit because of large capital formation. Now let's look at the demerits. 1. Lack of cordial relationship between the customers and employees. This may bring discrepancy, which brings no cooperation. 2. Decision making is delayed. Large company waste time to employment offers. 3. High cost of huge size of individuals and the cost of running the company exorbitant maintenance. 4. Discourages sales, producing a given output at higher cost. 5. Unemployment. A joint stock company may result to unemployment when there is economic recession. Some qualified persons may be sacked due to economic recession. Example: combination of military or civilian goods. Military goods, civilian goods. Military goods we have 0, civilian goods 200. Military goods we have 20, civilian goods we have 160. Military goods we have 40, civilian goods we have 120. Military goods we have 60, civilian goods we have 80. Military goods we have 80, civilian goods we have 40. Military goods we have 100, civilian goods we have 0. Use the table on the left to answer the following question. A. Draw the production possible curve PPC. B. Indicate the point S and K at which production is not feasible. C. Indicate point N and M at which resources are not efficiently utilized. D. What does the downward slope of the PCC indicate? E. Why is production not feasible at point S and K? Now the question says, draw the production possibility curve PPC. The graph of the military against the civilian goods. When the military goods is 0, the civilian goods is 200. When the military goods is 20, the civilian goods is 160. When the military goods are 40, the civilian goods are 120. When the military goods are 60, the civilian goods are 8. When the military goods are 80, the civilian goods are 40. When the military goods are 80, the civilian goods are 4. When the military goods are 100, the civilian goods is 0. Then this will give us a straight line graph if we trace it, and that's we get its straight line curve for production possibility curve PPC. Now the question B was asking indicate the point S and K at which the production is not feasible. The answer is any point outside PPC labeled K and S. Point AB represents full employment. Question C says indicate point N and M at which resources are not efficiently utilized. C. Any 2 points inside PPC labeled M and N. Question 3. D says what does the downward slope of production possibility curve PPC indicates? The downward slope of the PPC production possibility curve indicates that there is an opportunity cost of producing more of one type of commodity and less of the other due to limited resources and technology. Question D says why is production not feasible at point S and K? E. Production is not feasible at point at K due to the limited resources and technology. Now you look at questions and the formulas for calculating the balance of trade visible list, balance of current account invisible and visible, balance in capital account leakers. It is an item that is reducing the output of the receipt payment. Export import, credit paid, balance of payment, current account, investment income, other services, current account and capital account. Balance of trade. Balance of trade is equal to visible export minus visible import, which is equal to 50,000 minus 35,000, which gives us 15,000. Balance on current account. Balance on current account equal to balance of trade minus invisible export minus invisible import. Or balance of current account equals to visible export minus visible import minus invisible export minus invisible import. Solution. Assuming you have balance of trade equals to 1,500 positive, invisible, items of invisible in nature of the receipts, short-term capital equals to 3,000, investment equals to 20,000, unlimited transfer equals to 2,800, other services equals to 25,000. Total equals to investment export over investment import, which equals to 27,300 over item of invisible. Payment, we have shipping, transport, travel equals to 8,000, investment income equals to 5,000, other services equals to 6,500, unrepeated transfer equals to 6,000, total invisible import equals to 25,500. Therefore, the balance of current account equals to 1,500 minus 27,300 plus 25,500 equals to 1,500 minus in bracket to 7,300 minus 25,500, which give us 1,500 minus 1,800, which the answer is 300 for variable. Balance of capital payment equals to capital received minus capital payment. Capital received item is equal to direct investment 47,600 naira. Long-term capital is 254,000 naira. Therefore, the short-term capital is 221,000 naira. Therefore, the total capital received, we add all of them to give us 522,600. Direct investment is also 16,000 naira. Long-term capital is 239,000 naira. Short-term capital is also 239,000. We add all of them to get the total capital payment, which is 534,000 naira.